Good evening. The Electoral Commission has announced that it is processing the Seychelles National People Movement's application to be registered as a new political party, and this in accordance with the Political Parties Registration and Regulations Act. The Commission received the application today. The Comoros has taken over the presidency of the Council of Ministers of the Indian Ocean Commission. The Comoros succeeds Seychelles after a one-year mandate. The ceremony ended this afternoon after 2 days of work. Meanwhile, this morning, foreign ministers of the 5 member countries of the Indian Ocean Commission paid a courtesy call on President Wavell Ramkalawan at State House. They are from the Comoros, Mauritius, Madagascar, Seychelles, and Réunion France. They are currently in Seychelles for the 39th working session of the Council of Ministers of the Indian Ocean Commission. The Council of Ministers meeting began this morning. Amongst the issues on the agenda were governance, peace and security project, food security, and a regional plan to monitor fisheries in the region. The opening of the 39th meeting of the Council of Ministers of the Indian Ocean Commission was held last night at Eden Bleu Hotel. Present at the ceremony were President Wavell Ramkalawan, Vice President Ahmed Afif, amongst other senior government officials and also high officials from the region. The ceremony opened the 39th working session of the IOC Council of Ministers, and during the opening ceremony, each member country delivered a speech, and the then president of the IOC Council of Ministers, Minister Sylvestre Radegon, highlighted the achievements he has made during his one-year mandate. And as for the IOC Secretary General, Edgar Razafin Drava, said the 39th session is preparing them for an important event, and that's the 5th summit of the heads of state and heads of government of the IOC to be held in Madagascar next week. The National Assembly has rejected a private member's bill aimed at amending the Public Persons Declaration of Assets, Liabilities and Business Interests Act of 2021. The 2021 Act had introduced several changes to the original 2016 legislation, and the proposed bill put forward by the leader of the opposition, Sébastien Pillet, sought to reinstate provisions that were removed from the original law. Mr. Pillet and other members of the minority party argued that the 2021 amendments had weakened the original legislation and created opportunities for corruption. In contrast, the majority party maintained that there are several other laws and regulations in place that address corruption in the country. And the Seychelles Investment Board, SIB, says it has received a total of 132 investment project submissions last year, and these include the proposals for both Seychellois and foreign investors. During the question time session in the National Assembly yesterday, the Minister for Investment, Entrepreneurship and Industry, Devika Vidot, provided details of these projects. From the 132 projects submitted to the SIB, 106 have already been approved, whilst 10 were not approved. The minister noted that a significant number of approved projects are related to sports and leisure activities, particularly those linked to the tourism industry. And there were also questions from the member of the National Assembly for Bessetan Pralin regarding foreign participation in investment projects. And in response, the Chief Executive Officer of SIB pointed out that the board operates in accordance with international standards. To end this summary, the Board of Directors of the Seychelles Airports Authority SAA has appointed Colleen Changtav as Chief Executive Officer effective the 15th of April, and his appointment is part of the new SAA law, which came into force at the beginning of January 2025, which consolidates the role of the authority as the main manager of the Seychelles airports and air navigation services. With nearly 30 years of experience in aviation, Mr. Changtav is recognized for his expertise in airport operations management and strategic leadership. And with this, we end this news summary. I'll be back at 8 with the Creole Bulletin. Good evening.